Guys, gotta love it. The smell of a new RC car. Time we're just gonna, for some reason that was on my mind. All right, y'all, unboxing two-wheel drive Stampede from Traxxas. This is the brushed version. So the main reason why I got this was I have an older Stampede two-wheel drive, but I want to run this against the Armageddon. You guys want to see a video of that? And I thought twice about it, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and get one. So I went ahead and I bought one to run against the Gorgon, and it's only fair to have a brand new one to run against a brand new car. So of course, this is the one. It does come with the new USB-C charger and the 8.4 nickel metal battery included, which is good, but I won't be running this in here. But there's a couple things I'm gonna point out about this, which is actually good. I'm glad they switched this over. I know some of you guys said in the comments, I just haven't been keeping up with the trend for this, but I'm glad they did do an upgrade and stuff on this. And as you guys see here, this comes in 4 different colors, and of course there's no mistaking of what color I was gonna get. They got an orange one, I got an orange one, so not sure if I'm gonna run it with this bike. So I'm gonna do a little running and bashing, because I may actually put this on my 4x4 Stampede and use my other body on this, not to just trash it up and stuff. So let me go ahead, let's get this open, let's take a look and see what we got inside. Oh yeah, guys, gotta love it. The smell of a new RC car. And I gotta admit, Traxxas has one of the best smells for a new RC car, taking it actually out the box. So let's go ahead, let's get this moved out, and let's see what we got. All right, y'all, getting this beautiful truck out. You guys can check and look at this. It actually looks good. Now, this is an older design, the Traxxas Stampede 2wheel drive. I mean, this is like 25 plus years old, and it's been a successful design. I mean, I know a lot of people said Traxxas hasn't changed anything with it over the years. They've done minor updates to this over the years, and it still sells. I mean, it's still probably next to, I guess, their E-Max and then other cars like the Blackfoot and the Clodbuster. Still one of the best-selling monster trucks out there. Now Arma's got their cars out, and they're kind of trying to catch up to it. But this is still an iconic truck regardless. So I hope Traxxas does keep this two-wheel drive Stampede, because they did discontinue the four-wheel drive one. So hopefully they at least keep this one going. Now this is the brush model, as I mentioned before. Real quick, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this unbox because you guys have seen it once. You've seen it 1,000,001 times. So it does come with the TQ radio. And then in here, we get our accessories and stuff. And there you guys see there, you see the little charger that's included in there to charge up that nickel metal battery in there. You also have a speed pinion gear in there, which I may or may not do at some point in time. And then you got some shock spacers and stuff to adjust the shocks. And then you got some tools up in there. I'm probably not even going to open this up. But looking at this truck and stuff, and the setup, actually the suspension is actually good. Look at that. Excuse me. So this ought to be good when I take this out and do some running and jumping and stuff. We can do some speed tests, which I will do. All that's going to happen in this video. We're going to take this out. We're going to speed test like out the box. Then we're going to take it over to the skate park and do some running with it. Hopefully everything survives with it. And I probably won't do it with this body because I really don't want to trash this body up. So if you see a Stampede 4x4 body on here, that's what's happening. I don't want to mess this body up too bad. So looking at the inside, nothing's really changed with this vehicle. They did do the upgraded shock caps on here, which is good. So I don't have to worry about when I jump this and it flips, the shocks actually breaking and coming off, because that is a problem, or it was a problem before in the past with some of the Stampede 4x4s, or any of the Traxxas vehicles, is you jump them. They're not 4x4s with two-wheel drive, but any Traxxas vehicle, you jump, after several jumps that breaks. And then there's a couple other minor things on here that actually break. Another thing they did was, I think they molded the chassis a little bit differently, because before they couldn't fit this 7-cell flat pack in here. Now they can actually fit those 7-cell flat packs in here, which is actually pretty good. And then you got your XL5 speed controller. One good thing about the speed controller is that you can run nickel metal or LiPo on it by doing a quick change. It's got different modes on it. And excuse me, then you can also put this in what's considered like a race mode, where it has forward only. And then it has a training mode too. So with the training mode, it's going to have the vehicle go about half the speed. So if it is too fast out the box, even for somebody who's new, You can just put it in training mode, and then of course you can take it out of training mode to get it to go faster. Then you can do other things to get it to go fast without spending a lot of money, including adding the speed gear. But I don't recommend putting that speed gear in there and really running it off-road. I believe this vehicle does not come with ball bearings, which we see there. I may go ahead and put some in after the first run because it does not have ball bearings. They should start including ball bearings with their vehicles. It doesn't have any ball bearings like in the wheels or in the rear hub carriers, but it does have it in the transmission, and the transmission is brushless ready. So that is a good thing with that. And we got the old Titan 550 12-turn brushed motor in there, which has been reliable. I think people have problems because they start running it and a lot of dust and stuff gets inside there and they don't clean it out. So I do recommend, if you have a vehicle like this and the motor is kind of exposed at the end, to, after you run it, just blow in that end and blow that dust out. Or get you a little blower to blow the dust out, because that's what does kind of kill these motors. People let a lot of dust and mud and stuff get in, they don't clean them out, and then they complain that it doesn't work and it doesn't run. But you got to maintain the vehicle with it. And you guys know all this little pieces of foam everywhere. This is a high center of gravity chassis, 2056 servo with it. So anyway, that's going to be enough of this. Like I said, this has been unboxed and showed 1,000,001 times, and I'm making this 1,000,002. So we're actually going to get this out and let's get this running. So let me charge this up, LiPo, get an adapter put on there, and let's go ahead and let's get this out and let's do a quick speed test with it. All right, y'all, we are out here for a speed test of the XL5 Stampede. So I do have a 2S LiPo in it, and it is, of course, in LiPo mode. So let me go ahead. We're going to take this kind of through the same paces that we did for the Armored Gorgon, just to make sure they're kind of on the same playing level. I do have in there my 2S 8400 milliamp SMC LiPo. So they're both running the same LiPos and stuff with this. And let's make sure this GPS is catching, which it is. Get that set, and let's see what he's got. Stock out the box. And my steering is off just a little bit. Let me fix this. All right, I thought I had that fixed right. Okay, there we go. I forgot how easy this could tip over. Let's get this on back down. I didn't even see that girl down there stretching and stuff. It's almost ran right into her. All right. Now you guys know that these brush motors, they do need to kind of break in. Probably after about having this big LiPo, after about 2 or 3 runs, they usually break in. But this is probably gonna break in with that. But anyway, let's see what kind of speeds we got with that straight out the box. 25, so they're both equal with speed. I believe I got 25 on the other. So we're gonna take this down one more time, make sure that's catching. Get this going. And this is without the speed gear. And like I said, this is completely stock out the box. Ooh, almost flipped over. All right, let's get this over here. Slipper clutch is in full effect. All right, let's see what kind of speeds we got there with that. All right, still 25 miles per hour. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to change this body out, because I'm not gonna bust this beautiful body up. And then we're gonna go over to the skate park, because it's pretty much free over there, and we're gonna see how this runs over there. So give me just a second, get this body changed out, and then we're gonna head right over here to give us a quick bashing. All right, y'all, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm gonna walk this down here. I did change the body out. I gotta do this once or twice though. I like the way all those cars, when they hit this little jump, how they kind of lift up off the ground a little bit. Now remember, this does not have bearings in the wheels or the rear hub carriage. It just has it in the transmission. So you can probably squeeze a couple more miles out of this, but you got to spend money to get those. So, but when I do a side-by-side comparisons video, you guys will see that there. But losing a little light too, but let's go ahead and get these tires dirty. That's why I changed that body out too. So definitely is gonna need a wheelie bar, or at least that rear guard, like if you guys are familiar with Traxxas vehicles like they have on the Rustler and stuff, for the rear part of the vehicle. But let's go ahead and do this how we always do it. Let's tackle these stairs. First time we're just gonna yeah, I know, regardless of the car, I'm still a kid at heart with this stuff. Ooh, look at your Stampede go. Let me get down here a little bit closer to this. Yeah, it's been a while since I have driven a Stampede 2-wheel drive. When they released the 4x4 Stampede, I didn't look back. I really didn't, because I had the 2-wheel drive VXL forever and a day. But he is doing good. Look at this. Maybe I could have left the orange body on here. No, I ain't gonna do that. Uh-oh, tumble wumble. As Tevin Kelbaugh would say. For some reason that was on my mind. I probably lost a body clip. Now take in mind, guys, I can drive pretty good. So kids are probably gonna flip this a lot more. Whoop. Couple landings like that probably will break that rear hub carrier, but it's got more than enough power to clear this, and I'm impressed with that. Look at this thing go. I give it props still. I know some people don't like the stock tires, but they're fine because most people that are going to get this are going to be kids. They're going to probably run in the street a lot more than they will off-road. But you can always change the tires and wheels out. I can actually hear that motor kind of breaking in a little bit too. And don't worry guys, we're going to go brushless with both of these trucks. We're going to go head-to-head brushed, and then we're going to go head-to-head brushless. So we'll be doing that for both vehicles as well. So I do want to get them stock out the box and run them. Probably won't do another speed test, but I'll mention it in the actual video. Oh, Petey was doing good. He's doing good still. I do have to give him props. He's about 30 years old, 30-year-old design. And it literally is about 25 to 30 years old. This design is here for this. Before I do that big jump, I want to take him off road real quick. And take him up here to see how he does over here. Reverse. Now the one thing the Stampede will have in just about any Traxxas car, not just the Stampede will have on a lot of cars out there on the market, is going to be part support. Whether it's just basic parts for the vehicle or you're trying to do modifications for it. That's something that they just have. It just is. I mean, their designs have practically stayed the same. That's probably we'll start getting stuck down that grass and with all these leaves and stuff. But a lot of the parts are compatible, so I know he'll get stuck as soon as I try to go over those rocks. Old Petey ain't doing bad at all, y'all. Like I said, it's been years since I've had a two-wheel drive vehicle and a two-wheel drive Stampede on my channel. He's even picking up wheelies, even downhill. Wow. All right, let's go over here and let's do the big jump a couple times to see how he does. All right, y'all, so what we normally do if you're new to the channel, I try to do this jump here and then jump mile. The big jump is gonna be this one. It's not gonna make it from this side over to that side. It'll probably land somewhere there in the middle. But like I said, I'm gonna give it the same treatment. Come on, land on your feet. Oh, I'm gonna give it the same treatment that I actually gave the Gorgon from Traxxas. So let me go ahead, from my Armor. So let me go ahead and flip this over. I'm probably gonna stay right here because this may flip over. This has a higher center of gravity. Now my driving's starting to try to suck a little bit. Let me do this again. This has a higher center of gravity, so that's why you guys are seeing it flip over a little bit more. We're trying to get it. So it does drive differently. It does. I think that motor's starting to slip too. I was trying to be cool. There we go. There we go. And the turning radius of this vehicle, look at this. This thing turns on a dime for a monster truck. Look at old Petey. Old Petey is doing good. Stampede. If I had four-wheel drive, I would have caught it. All right, we're gonna try it once or twice. I'm gonna get up here and we're gonna actually jump this, jump that, and then jump over here, and then we're gonna try to do the big jump. So let me climb on up here and get ready to get in position to film this. Nice job, Petey. Let's go this way with it. All right, let's try the big jump. Don't know how this is gonna go, but wow, wow. I almost had it. I'm actually having kind of fun jumping this. That's why I'm jumping a little bit more. But last jump, whoo, nice way to win. Nice way to end it. That's great. All right, let's come on back. Wow, wow. Oh, it's doing good. It survived, y'all. So there you go. A speed test of it out the box, 25 miles per hour. A little light bashing at the skate park, nothing broken, and I also drove it off-road as well. So this and the Gorgon are about the same speed. This just has a higher center of gravity. So I'm definitely gonna get these two out and just drive around. I don't know if I'll have somebody driving with me or not, but I may just run some laps and get a timer or something like that. But I'll definitely do a comparisons video and then a running video, and I'm gonna do them brush, stock out the box.
and then I'm going to make them both brushless with the same system. I'm probably going to use some VXL systems in them, and then do some 2S tests with them, and then see if they can handle 3S. They're both going to need wheelie bars for that. But so far, so good. So anyway, guys, put your comments down below, with the like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.